everyone! I want to show you the journals that I've been working on. This is my Christmas collection of journals, and I have 3 of them. And this is also a printable kit inside. I designed a Christmas journal pages, and I made the journals out of my printable kit. So you can go to my Etsy shop and find these journals, the 3 of them, and also the printable kit. So you can kind of create a journal just like these from the kit. I'll kind of start with, all 3 of them are just a little bit different. I'll start with this one that has a kind of a fabric cover. It's almost like a plaid corduroy or something. It has a little piece of burlap and a felt bear and a felt tree, little lace on the edges, and it's tied shut with a piece of twine with some buttons on the end. Has a pocket here, and this is a tuck spot, and there's a printable sheet that has these as an add-on to the kit, and I put a piece of clear cellophane film over it. The handle is quite small, and you can just cut the handle off too if you just want to use it as a tuck spot. But then that allowed me to make a tuck spot out of it. You can kind of see through it. Then there's a little pocket underneath here too, so tickets and different things can be tucked in there. This is just an old recipe printed out on double-sided paper. This is one of the journal pages. Has a little red car, the sled, and some trees, some little red and white checked banner printed on the side. And it says recipes, and I did some stamping. This Christmas journal kind of reminded me of just things I remember from when we would get ready for Christmas. Just different things that we did, made cookies and old recipes that we had, and fun things like that. So I kind of incorporated that into this journal. And some stamping, and the pages are, I aged the pages. They will print out like this on the front, but on the back it'll just be white if you're using white paper. So I do age my pages. There's a recipe in this belly band. This is a piece of cardstock. Pocket, another recipe. It's tucked in here. It's a fabric corner. This there's one of the pages that's just a blank page that has a different plaid banner on it. It's a recipe card with some fabric lace trim on the side. This is another one of the pages. It says a day in the country. There's a little red barn. This is just a page I made of recipes. This is another tuck spot on the add-on printout sheets. A little flour sifter. I stuck a little recipe in there. This is another one of the pages. There's a little lantern and some greens. This is a little tag inside. This is a old coloring book page. This is a tissue paper page with a pocket with some plaid fabric and trim and a button. Another old recipe tucked in there. Tuck spots. We used to make these salt dough ornaments. I don't know if any of you guys did that, but I thought that was kind of neat. So I tucked that in there. This is a cardstock page, belly band, and an old postcard. This is another one of the plain pages. So you can print out as many of the plain pages or any of the pages that you want. Make as big a journal as you want. This is a little tuck spot with a Santa image. Tissue paper pocket with some fabric. This is another one of the pages that said bird watching. I made a little tab there. It's another winter berries page. This page has a little boy with a sled. It's a tuck spot. It's a little piece of paper for journaling. This is another one of the pages. It says wet mittens and warm cider. And I think the page with the tuck spot images has a couple of these mittens on it too. You can use for tuck spots too. This is a little Christmas cottage. It's another page out of a coloring book. And this is the other page with the skate and the greens. Puppy for Christmas page. Some birds with some hats and Christmas bulbs on a wire. It says Merry Christmas, a little heart. This is deer. This is deer hunting. This is another one of the plain pages. This is just an envelope that's got a belly band and a little cookie cutter tag inside. And this is a pocket. This is a little clip that holds the envelope on there. I think there's a piece of paper in the envelope too for journaling. This is a tuck spot with this pocket and a cookie cutter inside. Old book page. This is another one of the tissue paper pages that I made. This has a recipe page in. You can use for writing in. Tucks in that pocket. There's a lot of sewing around the edges on those pages. Some more coloring book. Has a wolf. Another page with this is a little tuck spot under this band. Another one of the plain pages. Cardstock page with a little tuck spot and a recipe. And this is the other last page with a little bird with a hat. And this is a tuck spot with a little journal page inside as a recipe. Cookie jar brownies, it says. And that's the back. So that's the first one. And then I'll kind of quickly go through the other two. This one has more of a red plaid flannel. A bear and a Christmas tree again, twine enclosure, and the inside covers are the same, and the tuck spots and the cardstock pages are a little different, and the tags, some of the tags are a little different. Otherwise they're all pretty similar. These are a little different. Of course the coloring book pages are different. They each have the salt dough recipe inside. A little different fringing on there. It says a little flannel mitten with a heart and a little journal page inside. A little tuck spot there. A little different tuck spot and the Santa. It looks like an old Santa bulb, light bulb. Well, the envelopes are a little different. This one has 2 tags in the envelope. Little tuck spot. Otherwise, you know, the journal pages of kit are the same. Okay, and that's the red flannel one. And then the third one has like a burlap cover with the red flannel banner. Has a mitten and a bear on it. Some lace on the edge. Again, the inside covers are the same, and the tuck spots and the cardstock pages are a little different. So this one has a little green checkered ribbon down the side. You know, you can embellish the pages however you would like. Just gives you some ideas what you can do. Different papers and different tuck spots and different images, but the journal pages are all the same. These cards I made out of some of the journal pages, and I'll probably have that as a printable too. This little tuck up corner, I think that was in all the books. And this is the envelope with the cookie cutter tag inside. And this has a little tag, and this tuck spot has some little Christmas fibers inside, the little Christmas glitter. And that's the back. So those are the 3 journals that'll be in my Etsy store. So you can, I'll put the link down below the video and you can check out that. Also created some pockets out of old book pages. They have a little bit of a flannel and a button sewn around the edges, and it just creates a pocket and has a couple journal tags inside. It says Joy on the back with a little glitter. And those will be sold separately in my Etsy store. I think I have about, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So those will be in the Etsy store. I also have these little envelopes. They can tuck them into journals. This one has, this is Joy, with a little burlap and red bow and a little journal card inside. It says Christmas time. Those 2 are similar. This one has the red and white flannel, has some sewing on the bottom. And this has a little card that looks like that inside. This one looks like this. And you can probably see a better picture of them on in the Etsy ad. And then there's 2 that look like this. They have the sweater as a mitten and a button, a little bit of greens and berries. This says Joy, and then that same postcard tag inside. So there's 6 of those in a different variety. And then I have these little sets. They are made out of old book pages. This one has red flannel fabric on. Has a little, they each will have this journal page inside. And then these 2 tags will be in this one. Has the flannel tree and the mitten, some lace trim, and a little flannel pull on that tag. So that's that set. And then this one is like the red, I call it kind of like corduroy flannel. That one has 4 matching tags inside. They have the little same fabric and button on the tags. That's that set. And there's a Burlap Set that has 4 tags in it as well. This is a mitten and kind of half a tree, another tree. This is a little pocket with a little cookie cutter tag inside. So that's the burlap pocket set. A little red flannel and a button on there. And then there's another red plaid set too, with the 2 tags, similar to the first one I showed you. So that is everything that I will be loading into my Etsy store. And the journals, of course, do have the digital printable kit, which will also be in the Etsy store that you can order and create your own journal for the holiday too. So I thank you for watching, and have a nice holiday season. Thank you. Bye.